Hello, I am posting an update because it's been a few days since my last update on my sciatica journey. I'm going to call it journey because a journey has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I'm looking forward to the end. So anyways, I had gone to the joint, and then I didn't feel like it made a huge difference. Still taking the Journavex, but the day after I went to the joint, I felt okay enough to take their advice and use a foam roller and kind of do some stretching on my own. And that was a humongous mistake because that night and the day after that was the worst pain I've ever had, ever. It was like level 20 pain. And I was on all of my medications, meloxicam, Journavex, cyclobenzaprine, all of it. So it was really bad. But then that day, later on in that day, I got an appointment at my massage place, which I don't know if they're everywhere, but it's called Thrive Massage. They're amazing because they have chiropractors, masseuses, and they also have stretchers, like people who specialize in stretch massage. So anyway, when I walked in, I could barely walk. So the chiropractor was like, "Are you here to see me?" And I said no, that he wasn't available. And also I couldn't afford it at the time because I've been spending all of my money on the back doctor, chiropractors, massages, lidocaine, everything. So medications. So he said, "Well, come in here. I'm going to give you a free, I'm going to work on you for free for a few minutes before your massage." And then he did a decompression, which I had not tried yet. And after that decompression, and he also did ice and heat, but it was only like 5 minutes. But the decompression, where he inverted me on a table and then wrapped my ankles with these bands and then kind of pulled on them for a few minutes, that I think made a huge difference in my pain relief. So that brought me from, like, that day I was at realistically I was at like a 12 level pain. It brought me down to like 7. So that was amazing. And then I'm running out of time, so I'll make another one because there's a couple more things.